Greetings, and welcome. And we will be doing a meditation tonight, and it is a really powerful time to be manifesting. So, I'm going to do a brief introduction, and I would like to welcome you to this new moon meditation. So, just allow me to make sure that I am streaming in the right places because obviously this is going to be a specific meditation where it is good for you to be somewhere where you can relax and where you are not required any concentration for the next 30 minutes or so because if I did this on my personal profile, quite often people accidentally scroll and find live streams. And I want this to be extremely deliberate. So if you are part of my community, please say yes. I would love to be able to see who's commenting here, but because I'm using StreamYard, which is a great platform because this is also going into YouTube, my community, and of course my business page. So I will come back and I will acknowledge you. And thank you for joining us live. And what I'd like to do is just check in that I am live streaming. And I am. Very good. Awesome. So, okay. So, I want you to come prepared. And this is a time where you can really dream big. This is a time where you can take advantage of the new moon. And of course, we are going into a whole new chapter. And we're also passing through a phase where we've gone through a year that has been quite tumultuous. It has been extremely different to anything we have ever experienced in our life worldwide. So, collectively, this is a brilliant time for you to really be able to embrace what it is that you want to call in. Now, I want you to get really laser lucid focused about this. However, if I asked you the question, what do you want to create for your future? Okay, what would that be? How would you look? How would you feel? What would be different? What would you be actually doing? And I do see I have 4 people that are in my community watching. I have 2 people, I believe, on the business page, and there's going to be a lot of people watching this on the replay. So just remember, this vanishes because I keep these very temporarily. So what I really want you to do is I want you to dream big because this is an opportunity for you to really dig inside yourself and ask yourself the question, if you could create something in one part of your life, if you could really move yourself to the next level, what part of your life would it be? Would it be your career? Would it be your health? Would it be your body? Would it be your relationships? Now I've got a secret to tell you. I want you to create a powerful intention that throughout this transition that you will change one thing and you will be able to create exactly what you want. But in doing so and releasing what you need to let go of, you are going to have this ripple effect. You are going to have this beautiful, vibrant ripple effect. So, the first thing I'm going to ask is, do I have permission to take you through this journey, through this new moon meditation, through this powerful process where we can actually bypass the 3 parts of your mind and go directly to your higher consciousness? Because you have a logical level, you have a subconscious level, And then you have this amazing, infinite, higher consciousness that is all infinite, that can actually expand and take you onto a journey where you can have whatever you desire. Now, if you're wondering the reason what is holding you back in your life, the things that hold people back, like their adversity, it may be that you are battling in your self esteem, you may have low self worth, or you may feel that you're not good enough to actually create that epic dream that you have. Well, I'm here to tell you that you absolutely are. So let me introduce you to myself. I am Terry Messenger and I am a world class coach and trainer. And I love helping people to actually release what is holding them back, releasing their trauma, stepping them into their genius zone, and giving them the opportunity to really expand into their greatest human power. So, firstly, you need to acknowledge that any of the habits, the rituals, the issues that you have actually had are simply because your subconscious mind is really wanting to protect you. And I want to say hello to all the people that are on board, those in my community. I can only see you as a Facebook user, but I see you, Shelley. I see you, Des. I see you, Ian. I see you, Ben. I see you, Catch. So, welcome aboard and let us continue through. So, what you need to consider is that any adversity that you have ever had in your life, whether that is sabotaging patterns, whether it is feelings that you just simply don't feel good enough, you may find yourself overindulging in food or attracting the wrong relationships into your life. Or perhaps you may feel stuck and unable to really get to where you want to be in your career and, where you want to stand in your future. Now, the only reason this happens is because the subconscious mind is protecting you from failure. It is protecting you from pain and suffering. However, the subconscious mind just needs to understand that it's a new day. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. So if you are ready and you are ready to go through and experience the first day for the rest of your life, hello, Matthew. I want you to drop down yes and embrace this, and let's collectively join forces and let's set a powerful, potent intention that we are going to release. We're going to release whatever is holding you hostage. Some people even feel that they don't want to go out and be every bit as good as they deserve to be, simply because they feel like they are being an imposter. They don't feel like they have what it takes to actually be the person that they want to become. They feel like they're not good enough. I mean, this happens to all of us, this happens to the best of us. So, if you are looking at working on your career, or if you're looking at working on your health, or if you're looking at working on your relationships, I've got good news, because I'm going to ask you to work on yourself. I want you to work on your self esteem. I want you to work on your self confidence. I want you to know that you deserve, despite anything that you may have ever done, despite any adversity, habits, or patterns that you've ever had in your life. This process that I'm about to begin now is going to take you on this beautiful voyage so that you can meet with your higher self. So I want you now to get yourself into a nice, relaxed, and beautiful zone, somewhere where you can be undisturbed, somewhere where you do not require any attention, and this is your time. This is your time to just release. And I want you to start by placing both your hands behind your neck and just raising your eyes up toward the ceiling. And as you raise your eyes up, I want you to create a picture of yourself looking your absolute best. What does your body look like when you are totally dedicated to being the greatest version of you? What is your body size? How do you feel inside that structure? Now, I would like you to notice the way that you speak. What does your voice sound like when you are released and you are completely free to speak your mind and actually just speak your truth and be all of you? What do you say to yourself? What do you say to other people? Okay, now I want you to place your hands on your stomach and take a deep breath in through your nose on the count of three. 1, 2, 3, breathe in. And just with your hands on your stomach, I want you just to really tune into yourself and breathe out now. And just exhale out, dropping your shoulders and just relax all the way down. And I want you to imagine that your feet are deeply grounded into the earth and you can feel the earth and the strong foundations just anchoring, harnessing, and empowering you. I want you to know that you are standing on rock solid ground of where you're going to call in your greatest self, but you're going to embody that self. You're going to embody what you want, the way that you want to look, the way you want to feel, the way you want your relationships to be, the improvements that are going to be in your life, your finances, your wealth, your career, your rituals. So I want you to just consider what all of these, what you look like in your life when you are doing something that you love and you're loving what you do. And I want you to see yourself out there on this beautiful screen. And I want you to place your hands, if not already on your stomach, place your hands on your stomach, take a deep breath in. And I want you to imagine that you're going to give that vision of you the breath of life and breathe out. And as you breathe life, I want you to know that you are going to be able to dream big. So I want you now to make this statement. So I want you to acknowledge that whatever has been holding you back from being this exponentially superb, brilliant, and amazing person is whatever has been holding you back, we are now going to release it. Do you give me permission? Please put it down in the comments. And if you put it down in the comments, I will acknowledge you. I will come back. I will see it. You are giving a clear message to the universe. And by putting it down in the comments, what you're doing and what you are saying is you are holding yourself accountable to saying yes to releasing it. So I want you to imagine that you're going to release whatever it is that is holding you back. Now, you may not know all of the factors that are actually holding you back. Thank you, Shelley. I see that. Yes. Thank you to all of you people. As you are acknowledging, yes, I see these yeses. I see Facebook users. I see you. And I want you to know now that you are about to rise up. So close your eyes. And I want to ask permission if you can rise up and connect in with your higher self. But I want you to imagine that you're going through this expanded, beautiful energy of fresh air, and it is nighttime and the new moon is out and the stars are shining brightly and you are connecting. I see you. Yes, I see you, Maria. I see you, Matthew. I see all of you that are saying yes. And I want you to raise up. And I want you to imagine that you are going to a castle, a mansion, to meet the higher you. And as you rise up, I want you to sense the space between your shoulders. I want you to sense the space between your eyes. I want you to recognize that every part of you is becoming so spacious and so light as you rise and as you rise, and you're aware that there is a moon. You're aware that there are stars, and you are now under your North Star. And your North Star is taking you to this mansion, to this majestic palace. You see jewels that are on the doorway, and they are brimming brightly with beautiful sapphires, emeralds, diamonds. And you see your name embossed. And as you see your name, there is a guard. Well, of course, there is a guard that is guarding your empire. And the guard just so happens to be your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is that part of you that has had all of your old patterns on automatic. It is the part that is protecting you from failure. It is the part that is creating all of your emotions because it remembers your lifetimes. It remembers your ancestors. It remembers every suffering that you've ever had. So, as you rise up, I want you to give respect to your subconscious, being the guard at that door, and say these words: I decree to learn by all of my bad habits. I decree to dissolve, clear, and release any sabotaging patterns that are holding me back. Now, I want you to respect that your subconscious mind has been protecting you, but inside this mansion is your higher self. Are you ready to meet that royal highness? Are you ready to become at one with your infinite intelligence? And as you do, I want you to imagine that the door is opening up and you are now stepping through and you're floating through this door. And inside this palace is ornaments and beauty and your most favorite items, all of your possessions and everything that you ever wanted is inside, and it has your name on it. Now I would like you to allow yourself to meet with your higher self, and I want you to float out into the universe as if you're going onto the balcony of this mansion and you're connecting with your higher self. And if you give permission to connect with this higher self, let's float all the way back through time to where you can release, dissolve, and clear anything that you need to let go of. And this is whatever habits, rituals, and old thoughts and feelings of inadequacy, whether you've felt feelings of failure, whether you've felt feelings of not being good enough, whether you've felt held back to speak your truth, whether you've been held captive in fear. I want you to know that all of those things have been for your greater good. And now it's time to let go. So I want you to float all the way back. And I want you to know that you are just above your younger self. And as you are looking down at your younger self, and as you can see your past lineage and your ancestral lineage, I want you to imagine that you're about to dissolve it. So, on the count of three, we're going to dissolve, clear, and transmute anything holding you back from your goal, from the large, massive, big dream that you truly, truly want for your future. So, right now, I want you to say, I decree to dissolve, clear, and release anything that is holding me back from my higher self, from me being in my highest, most powerful, potent self. Now, as you dissolve, clear, and release it, it is like removing an old house from a beautiful land that is overlooking the ocean. When you remove it, you replace it. What are you going to replace your old habits with? Are you going to develop more courage? Are you going to develop wisdom, more details, more creativity, more confidence, more power? I want you to now dream of someone that you look up to, somebody that stands strong, that is an emulation of someone who possesses all of the qualities and the character traits that you know has created their life. And you can see that as part of their life. And I want you to see this person like your superhero. And I want you to look and notice what they have. What is it that they possess? What is it that they believe? What do they think? What is it that they know? I want you now to create the ability to now be able to just connect with your superhero, with this person, and just feel these feelings that they have, the feelings of confidence, the feelings of power, the feelings of courage, the feelings that they have that are appointed and anointed into their life. And now, as you do this, I want you to know that the work is already being done. This magical journey is preparing you now for your new habits. It is now releasing the habits, the old thought patterns that were holding you back. And now it's time to create the super version of you. And I want you to imagine that you are going to now float through a golden light. And this golden light from above is going to be like an alchemizing, cleansing, purifying, renewing of your entire body. So every cell in your body, every molecule is going to be totally renewed. So I want you now to just drop down from the higher layer of the universe and drop down 5. And I want you to imagine you're dropping down through this golden light. 4. Dropping down deeper and deeper. 3. Noticing that your body is being scanned and every cell and every trace of any old negative toxic wastes and any of those impurities are now releasing, and you are moving through this golden light. 3, dropping down deeper and deeper and deeper. That's right. And as you drop down even deeper, I want you to feel the sensation of this beautiful warm liquid that is now purifying every molecule of your body. I want you to imagine there is another color now that you are going to move and float through. And this color emulates your power, your courage. It also has a shape. It's like the shape of success. It's like the code of what it takes for you to have the most amazing, uninhibited confidence and the wildest success that you can possibly desire in your dreams. And I want you to see this magical color, and I want you to now float through it. Now your cells are becoming renewed and revibrationalized, and the frequency is now becoming so renewed with this color, this vibrant color that is giving you the mindset of peace, that is giving you the heart of love, that is giving you the spirit of purity. And as you feel this color, I want you to drop down even deeper. And I want you to notice you are getting closer to the earth. And as you become closer and closer, you are in your higher self and you are feeling this gliding, invincible, and this such spacious power coming all over you, as if there is no limits. It's as if there is so much space. It's as if you are limitless. And now you see the future. Now, as you look out into the future, I want you to notice your body. I want you to notice the way you dress. I want you to even take note of the people around you and what is happening that proves that you have arrived. What is it that you have ultimately achieved? What is that goal that you have created, that you can see yourself standing there and you are in your glory and you see yourself with the people that are around you? You see yourself looking exactly how you want to look. And as you float, I want you to get ready to embody this wonderful feeling of being inside this you, this creation. And I want you to make a bold statement about who you have become. I have become a legacy to the world. I have become a legacy to my family. I have become the person that is now so richly, divinely rewarded and fulfilled. Who have you become? What is your mission? What is your genius zone? And I want you now to drop all the way down. And I want you to meet with your higher self. I want you to meet and be in one, as one with your higher self, so that you can feel with every fiber of your body what it's like to feel what you feel, what it's like to be inside this wonderful body. And as you drop down as you lower yourself, floating down to become one with this epic version of you. I'm going to float you down from 3, dropping down 2 into your future self, and 1. And just take a deep breath and look through your eyes and just notice what it feels like to be inside this body of health and vitality. What have you? What have you epically changed? What is the most outstanding element that has really become so obvious to you now? Is it your bank account? Is it your health? Is it your body? Is it your relationships? What is it that you truly sense? Is it your confidence, your well being? Are you stronger? Are you more assertive? How do you show up? What do you wear? Who are you with? What was the one decision that you took that actually created this epic manifestation? I want you to say thank you. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want you to even write down in the comments, thank you. Because when you say thank you and the universe hears you collectively, then this is going to make it even more powerful. So, as you say thank you and as you give gratitude, I want you to take notice of your whole life and what it is that is truly different. And as you are right here embracing, and I understand if you are in this beautiful, blissful zone, and you may not want to write it down in the comments, but I want you to imagine that you are writing down exactly who you've become, and you can see yourself writing it. You can see that you have said exactly what you have achieved. I have achieved the life of my dreams. I have achieved this wonderful, healthy body. I have achieved this successful career and this wealth and this abundance where I am sharing and changing the world and creating an epic legacy. What is your genius zone? And as you are here, I want you to dream even bigger because you're going to now go to the next level and create your next goal about what you're going to be doing, what your life is going to contain. Notice all of the things that you gave up because you gave up things to be right where you are. You made a decision in your life to release and let go of things that had been holding you back, that had been sabotaging, the things that you know that now you are free of. What did you give up? What was it that you changed? And now, as you acknowledge this new life, this new power, this new force, this new energy, I want you to turn around and I want you to look at yourself in the present. And I want you to see yourself in the present. And I want you to breathe all of the downloads of all the information that the higher self of you has in the future. Because your higher self here knows things that your logic doesn't know. It knows things beyond your own comprehension. So I wonder if you can give permission to receive the download so that as you sleep, you will receive inspiration. So that as you go about the next chapter and the journey of your life, you're going to receive opportunity. You're going to receive all of these beautiful, wonderful places and spaces that are going to come to you, that are going to come your way, and you're going to recognize that you did the work, that you came on this journey, and here you are. So now turn back and face off to your future. And I want you to feel this beautiful energy within your entire body. What color is your energy? I would love to know the color. And if you would even care to share it by putting it in the comments, writing it down even after this, perhaps you can go back and listen to this again. I want you to harness in that color. I want you to bring that color so vibrantly into your mind. Feel it in every molecule and cell of your body, and know that this is your harnessing powerful code. This is your harnessing powerful code of manifestation of what you have created. And as I bring you back, you are going to find yourself so deeply relaxed. And yet, when you come back, you'll be so laser lucid focused and crystal clear. As I bring you back, you'll bring back this harness of power, this joy, this love, and you will remember and understand that this is your code of manifestation. It's not about needing to know the how you're going to become who you are and what you need to do to get there. It's about placing the vision, experiencing it in every cell of your body, inserting faith, inserting trust, and then bringing it back. And just coming back to the present, coming back with this power. One, bringing your manifestation back into your body. Two, and now bringing yourself into full alertness, eyes wide open, and now just be in gratitude. This is a time to be in gratitude, and I'm going to give you some coaching tips before I close down. Now, this is the absolute best time for you to journal. So go to your journal and write down everything that you are going to become. I want the absolute best for you. As I raise people into their genius zones, as I teach people to be the cream of the crop in their field, I teach them authenticity, and I teach them two formulas. And this is the two formulas that I want to tell you so that you can pierce this on your heart and remember them, so that as you go out and create the best life possible, you're going to have this. And that is that you need to become all that you want, especially if you are building and designing a career, a new life, a new empire, whether you are going out to make an impact on the world, whether you are wanting to be at the top of your field as a leader, as a marketer, as a service provider, as a nurse, as a doctor, as a tradie, as a family person. No matter who you are, you can be the cream of the crop, and you need these two formulas. And the two formulas are frequency, and that is where you can come into this zone and really tune into this frequency to raise your vibration. And number two, strategy. I teach frequency and strategy. And when you have frequency and strategy and a strong vision of what you want in your life, that is when you are ready to take massive, soul aligned action. My name is Terry Messenger. I trust that you have enjoyed this journey, and perhaps you can even invite a friend into the group, or you can invite someone that you feel is going to benefit from this meditation before it disappears just like magic. So, thank you for joining me. I'm going to leave a discovery call, a free call for you to actually speak to me about what you want to manifest. So, whether you are already in my vortex or whether you are wanting to become more in tune of what you can achieve and what perhaps I can do for you, I'm going to put the discovery call link in the comments, and you can book a call and we can map out your greatest future, and we can make sure you have frequency, strategy, so you can take massive soul aligned action. Bye for now. Mwah. Sending you so much love.